where through all those surgeries, the doctors are just banging me with these pills and different thing. And the thing that stopped me, the thing that shut me down completely, where I said enough's enough, is when they hit me with the fentanyl stuff. They almost killed me with that stuff. So that's when I said, I'm done. You know, and I didn't even know they gave it to me, but morphine and Dilaudid and none of that stuff worked on my back. I'd had so many surgeries. If I just moved, if I see I'm just barely moving my little finger, I just moved my leg that much, I'd just scream like a wounded animal because everything was so torqued. And then there's one night when I don't know what I was taking. I guess they had me on the fentanyl things you stick up under your gums and the patches on my legs and the lollipops. Remember one night my body just completely torqued and my head and shoulders were facing the opposite way. And it took a bunch of EMTs to get me out of the house. And when I came back, I said, that's it. I'm done. You know, and I called one of my buddies in LA and they prescribed the fentanyl to me. And the insurance didn't cover it, so it was $2,000 every 2 days. And the pharmacist says, I've never seen anybody on so much fentanyl and still be alive. And so that was the prescription they were giving me because my back was so bad. They cut on me so much and compromised the structural integrity of my back by cutting so much bone away that I was just a mess, you know. And so 1 year, if I went to LA, another buddy of mine in Atlanta said I can get you off it in 6 months. And I laid out everything I had, and I said, I'm going to get off this crap in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I had these 150 milligram patches that go on my legs, and they would give me these 280 fentanyl pills, and you'd have to stuff them under your gums in the morning and then at night. And they were giving me 15 of these 1,500 milligram lollipop things to eat during the day. That's how drugged up they had me. And in 2 weeks, I laid it all out, and I told my ex-wife at the time, I'm going upstairs, bring me about 15 gallons of water, I don't want to see anybody. And first thing I did was cut the patches in half and put them on my legs like an idiot. And I called my pain doctor and told him what I did. He goes, take that shit off your legs, that's how people overdose. You know, because they're time released. And here I'm cutting them in half and putting them on my legs, so I'm getting the full-blown.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I pulled them right off. Thank God. I mean, I called him right away to tell him what I did. And so that would have been my first mistake, you know. But I sat up there, and I was there almost 2.5 weeks, and I sweated through the bed all the way through the mattress and stuff several times. I had people come in and check on me, and I saw my ex-wife's teeth come out and talk to me. I saw a plastic squirt gun come out of her chest, and this is coming off the fentanyl.
Wow.
But when I came off the fentanyl, I'd lost 35 pounds.
Wow.
And the only other time I had it was when and I was clean. Completely done. The only other time I had it was after a shoulder surgery. I got an infection. They had me on a drip line. And I kept telling the infectious disease doctor, I feel like my light's going out, brother. Every time I do a 2-hour drip in the morning and a 2-hour drip at night, I feel like my light's going out, like I'm slowly dying. And, you know, the infectious disease doctor goes, well, I give this same dose to 80-year-old ladies. You need to man up. So I went, okay. You know, I'll man up. And about day 13, I went down, and I told my housekeeper, Jay, I said, Jay, I feel like I'm going to faint. And I passed out, did the splits, balls and butt on the ground, never done the splits in my life. Hip pops out, knee replacement pops out. And when I wake up, the EMTs are sticking a needle in my arm. I'm going, what is that? And they're going, oh, we're giving you something for pain. I said, well, what is it? And they go, fentanyl. I went, oh, my God. So they shot me up with fentanyl. I didn't even know it, but I didn't get back on the train again, you know what I'm saying? But since then, you know, after having 25 surgeries in 10 years since then, when I drink my coffee in the morning, if I'm really, really hurting, I'll eat 2 Tylenols. You know, and then later in the day, if it was to get really bad, because I need a cup of coffee about 4 in the afternoon because I'll start to nosedive. Sometimes I'll take 2 more Tylenols later in the day, sometimes I won't, but done with it all. That's why the stuff we brought in, what I've seen with all my buddies and all my wrestlers, there's got to be a better way than these opioids and crap, you know.